A 2024 Finals rematch between the seasoned Mavs featured the Celtics improving to an NBA second-best 17-6 on the road. The Mavs were coming off a win against the first-seeded Thunder for the third time this season. That game was also without Luka Doncic, and this time the Thunder didn't have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander playing. Meanwhile, the Celtics were coming off a blowout loss to the LA Lakers in what's been a rough stretch for them as of late. Entering the game against the Mavs, the Celtics had gone 10-9 since December 19th, just an NBA 13th best. Not too good for the reigning champions who are looking to go back-to-back. Displaying their still top title contenders against the Mavs, all 5 Celtics starters scored at least 17 points in Dallas. Mastering Missoula ball, the Celtics had 0 turnovers in the first half, which is only the second time that's happened in any game this season from any team. Off the bench, Al Horford, Luke Kornet, and Peyton Pritchard combined to outscore the Mavericks by 58 points on Saturday. Before getting into more details, right quick, 79% of you watching right now are not subscribed, so if you're in that percentage, please subscribe, splash thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and follow at DflowHoops on Instagram and X for a follow back. Appreciate your support tremendously. Back to the content. Kyrie Irving is now 1-15 against the Celtics since stepping on Lucky in this clip right here. The Celtics have since cut Lucky out of that white background, won 2 conference championships, and 1 NBA title. In the 4th and final game of a long Western Conference road trip that they finished 3-1 on, Derrick White showed us why he's drawn comparisons to the bald version of Stephen Curry. The bald Mamba had 16 third-quarter points on 6 for 8 shooting in that frame, the most points he's scored in a quarter all season. D. White honored MJ by finishing with 23 points on the night. White is obviously one of the best defenders at the point guard position in basketball, which allowed him to finish as a Celtics starter second best +7, only trailing Jaylen Brown. However, it was Kristaps Porzingis, Luke Kornet, Drew Holiday, Jayson Tatum, and Peyton Pritchard, providing a total of 8 stocks between the 5 of them, standing out as a defensive impactor to this Boston win on paper. For White, it was his highest scoring total in a game since January 3rd. D. White honored MJ with 23, but Tatum honored the late great Kobe Bean Bryant with 24. As well, Jayson was a -4, shot just 4 for 12 from deep and 8 for 22 from the field. He was aggressive enough to break through the Maverick defense, even on misses, which wore Dallas out. Jayson racked up 3 dimes, drained all 4 of his shots at the line. It was Tatum's 10th 20-plus point performance this month, which is 6th in the association, trailing just KD, Ant, Shai, Giannis, and Dame. Jaylen Brown posted 22 points against the Mavs, and while he's still struggling from distance on the season, shooting just 30% from deep on the month and 0 for 5 against Dallas, his smoothness on shots within the arc was good enough to get the job done as a third scoring threat for Coach Joe Mazzulla. I thought Brown was getting to his spot and hitting the difficult shots within the arc that he likes to take, DeRozan, Kobe, Jordan, Wade style. This shot making allowed Brown to make 10 of his 21 attempts from the field and helped the Celtics establish a lethal flow offensively that was too tough for the Doncic-less Mavs to slow down. This same Dallas team just beat the SGA-led Thunder. That makes the Celtics dominating this Dallas team impressive as the C's regain some momentum in their season as we've reached the halfway point. If you're a Celtic fan, you want your team to be playing better than barely +500 basketball. That's why beating a +500 team like the Mavs, with or without Luka, was impressive. Let me know your take on the Celtics down below. This was your boy D-Flow, and I'll see you next video.